iPhone 5s loudspeaker replacement guide. Please note that the screen doesn't have to be removed for this procedure, but we highly suggest removing it to keep from damaging the cables. The tools we'll need are tweezers, a plastic prying tool, a Phillips head screwdriver 00, a proprietary pentalope screwdriver, a guitar pick, and a suction cup. Begin by locating the two pentalope screws near the charging port. Use the pentalope screwdriver to release the two screws. Now with the suction cup, place it right above the home button. A quick note, if your screen is broken, use a packing tape piece to tape over the screen so that you can get a good seal with a suction cup. With the suction cup properly placed, lay down the phone and try to pull up on the suction cup and try to pry the guitar pick into the bottom left corner near the auxiliary port. Once you stick it in, just twist it left to right to pry open the phone. Be very careful here. There is another connection from the home button onto the logic board. This connection can be severed if pulled fast. Use your tweezers to remove the connection guard shield. Be very careful when doing this. With that removed, it should come apart really easily. Go ahead and open the phone and locate the 4 Phillips head screws that are securing the connection shield. These Phillips head screws are all different sizes, so make sure that you're keeping track where you're placing them. Let's go ahead and remove the shield. With the shield removed with a plastic prying tool, go ahead and disconnect the first connection. There are 3 cables connecting the screen to the logic board. Just pry underneath each one with a plastic tool very carefully. Now the last connection. Make sure you're doing this with a plastic tool and not a metallic object that can damage the connection socket. The loudspeaker is secured by 3 Phillips head screws located here, here, and here. Go ahead and remove the 3 Phillips head screws. On the bottom right corner with a set of tweezers, gently pry up the speaker. The speaker is tucked in on the left and on the upper left as well. Be very careful when you're prying it out. If your replacement speaker didn't come with a tape bracket, go ahead and transfer that over. Reassembly. To reinstall, we'll need to remove the battery bracket. Go ahead and remove the 2 Phillips head screws securing the battery bracket and remove the bracket. This will expose the antenna cable. Go ahead and pry the speaker underneath the home button connection and the antenna cable like you see here, and just gently work it into its slot. Take your time not to bend anything. Resecure the battery connection bracket with the 2 Phillips head screws. Now reinstall the 3 Phillips head screws that secure the loudspeaker in place. The one on the left, the one in the middle, and the one on the right. It's time to reattach the screen. Go ahead and push back all the cable connections except for the first one. Go ahead and align and push in the vertical connection. Now the second connection. Every time you connect the connection, make sure that it goes in completely into its socket. Now the final third connection. Make sure that you heard it click each time. Reinstall the cable shield. Secure it with the 4 Phillips head screws. There's one more step that we must do before we clamp up the phone. Carefully align the home button cable with its connection socket on the logic board. Go ahead and carefully push that connection into place. Make sure that the cable is not loose. Now take the bracket and place it right over the connection and just push it in. You should be able to feel it click in. Check the connection, make sure it's not loose. Pry the top portion of the screen into the case. Go ahead and start clamping it up. Go all the way around the contour and make sure that it's solid and pressed in all the way. It should feel and look flush. Reinstall the 2 pentalobe screws. Once the 2 pentalobe screws are secure, this installation is complete. Thank you for watching. Please hit like and subscribe and check out more awesome videos at appledollars.com.